Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, guys. In today's video, we're going to be doing one of the most requested things I've got so far, and that is how to make money as fast as possible. There's a bunch of different methods, some things you may not know about, so sit back and relax. This is going to be a good one. Now, you should probably be aware that making money in Forza Horizon 4 is actually very different to making money in the previous games, so stay tuned. This is going to be a good one. Let's get into these new methods. Honestly, the best way of making money in Forza Horizon 4 has not changed. It is still just leveling up and getting those wheel spins. Wheel spins are going to be your #1 way to make money in this game. Now, you can obviously win things like horns and clothes from this, but you can also win some crazy cars and some huge amounts of money. New in Forza Horizon 4 are obviously the super wheel spins. That's where you've got those three sort of tiers going and you get all three prizes. There are also more or better chances of getting higher quality prizes in those wheel spins, so just be aware of that. So this is obviously going to be a great way of just getting a bunch of money, but you'll also be getting some cars from these. You can of course go and sell those cars on the auction house if you so choose, but you can also get Forza Edition cars. Forza Editions are back for Forza Horizon 4. Now, we'll come back to those Forza Edition cars in a little bit, but here are some of the best ways of getting wheel spins in the game. Now, obviously, you'll be getting wheel spins every single time you level up, but you can also increase that amount by doing things like going in and buying some houses. Some houses, like Bambra Castle, actually come with 10 super wheel spins, which is going to be a great way of earning a lot of money in this game. You can also actually buy wheel spins from the Car Mastery thing. The way you do that is you go over to the Cars tab, click on Car Mastery, and this is your perks tree. When you're in there, you'll have to spend a certain number of points per car, but you will be able to buy a wheel spin that way. Now, if you want to actually earn more skill points in Forza Horizon 4, make sure you go and purchase the Huntsman Lodge in Forza Horizon 4. That will unlock the ability of hearing skill songs on the radio, which will actually double the amount of skill points you're getting when those songs are playing. Now, wheel spins are great, but you probably don't want to have to go in and necessarily buy wheel spins. You can actually earn them for leveling up. Now, my second tip for you guys is to make sure that you are in a club in Forza Horizon 4. I know of some clubs, I'm looking at you, the AR12 gaming clubs, that have room for a couple of members. We've actually got 4 different clubs in Forza Horizon 4 with 2,000 member limits each. Now, if you join those clubs, you will actually be earning more money in Forza Horizon 4. Here's an example. So I went and took my wide-body Lamborghini Huracan out to the drag strip, and this is what happened. So this first attempt, this first run is going to be in solo mode. And after the drag strip, I came first, and I pulled in 10,000 credits and 3,000 influence, which is pretty good. So now on the second attempt, we took the same car on the same course. Everything was exactly the same except for one thing. I was playing an online co-op with you guys. That's why you see Team AR12 Nick versus Team Drivatar. Now, like I was saying, we did the exact same race with the exact same car, just playing online. We won the race, and at the end, we got the same 10,000 credits, but this time, we actually earned 8,000 influence. So my tip for you guys is make sure you are playing online in a club. Like I said, there are 4 AR12 clubs to go and join. If you want to join them, information is down below. Now, you don't actually have to even be doing drag racing for this. You could be doing normal, everyday races. You can go through the entire game in this co-op campaign, and you can just keep redoing the races as many times as you want. I went out again with the same crew of guys and doing like a different race course this time. This time, I pulled 18,000 credits and over 10,000 influence for a 3-minute race. That is insane. You'll actually notice in my Let's Play a lot, I've been doing a lot of the races online in co-op campaign just because you earn so much more from doing it. So make sure you're playing online and make sure you are in a club. Now, that influence doesn't only apply to your driver level, it also applies to your series that you're in. So say, for example, you're doing the drag racing stuff. You'll level up your drag racing series level. And after that, there will be certain rewards associated with them. There are things like catchphrases you can win, t-shirts, cars, money, and a bunch of other things as well. There are all of these different series and different ways of making money just by leveling up. Things even include things like tuning, painting your car, taking photos. Everything you do has a series associated with it, and you can earn money from that. Now, I spoke about Forza Edition cars. Forza Edition cars are something that you can win from those wheel spins. Now, Forza Edition cars are special because they have a certain property associated with each one. Some are good for destruction, some are good for clean racing, some are good for credits, some are good for influence. Every single one has a different one. Now, you can either use cars like this Alfa Romeo 8C or the BMW M5 for getting more credits or getting more influence if you use them in your races, or you can take cars like this Caterham and sell them on the auction house for a bunch more money than the regular version of the car. The auction house has always been a great way of earning a bunch of money, and if you've already got the car, you might as well chuck it up on the auction house, or if you don't like the car, you might as well. It's a great way to earn a bunch of money. Especially when you've got crazy Forza editions that are worth so much money, you might consider tossing them on the auction house and trying to pull in some of that money. Now, that's not it, however. There are some other ways of getting a bunch of money in the game. You can, for instance, make the difficulty a little bit harder for yourself. You can go in, turn off some of the assists, make the AI a little bit harder, and you can actually earn 125% of your earnings on each and every race just from turning the difficulty up. For example, just turn off stability control. You do not need that. It doesn't do anything. You can drive perfectly fine without it, regardless of your skill level. Just turn it off. You'll earn some more money that way. Now, one of the other great ways of earning some money in Forza Horizon 4 is to actually purchase the business. When you purchase the world's fastest rentals, you actually get money every single day. So make sure you purchase that as early as possible. You will be taking an initial hit from the investment, but you will earn that money in the end because you're getting so much money every single day. And finally, don't forget to go and redeem your Forza rewards on the Forza Hub app. If you've played previous Forza games, you can go in there, redeem some money there, and you can get gifted a bunch of money. For instance, I got gifted over 420k just from coming into the Forza Hub app, clicking accept, and it just goes, and it's done, and it's in your account. You can do that every single week. Anyways, guys, those are going to be my top tips of getting a bunch of money in Forza Horizon 4. The main things are leveling up, playing online, and pulling in cars and money with those wheel spins. Hopefully this video helped you out in some way. If it has, make sure you subscribe down below, smash the like button, and I will see you guys soon with some more Forza Horizon 4 videos. I'll see you guys then. Bye!